Chris with Godhead Gaming here. We've been playing some Blacklight.
Blacklight Retribution.
Been a long day. We got to play the game. It's a great game. Free to play game. You get on. It's got a great combat system. You can basically run around in giant mechs, all sorts of cool weapons you can buy. So I'm gonna let Jared talk a little bit more about the game.
So Blacklight Retribution is the sequel to last year's downloadable game Blacklight Tango Down, and what we've done with it is we made it free. We went free to play. It was originally the design for Tango Down. We made a downloadable game, and we found some issues with that, of updating and all that stuff. So we went back to the free to play mentality, went with another publisher, and we really want to make this game what it should be. I mean, this is a really cool universe that our team's made, and we really wanted to make this that good free-to-play shooter that hasn't been made yet. I mean, that's the biggest thing, is a lot of people think of free-to-play and they don't think of quality. We're using DirectX 11 with the newest build of Unreal. So like all that stuff that you saw at GDC with Epic, we're using all of that. And you don't see that on a console right now just because it can't do DX11. So it's the standard. I mean, it's going to be what you're going to be seeing on the next generation of consoles. And we're doing it now for free.
So, there's a lot of first-person shooters and a lot of free-to-play shooters coming out, and you're thinking what's going to set you guys apart is you got a really quality product using the latest and greatest kind of the graphics engines. And for the free-to-play model, what kind of free-to-play model are you guys using? What can you buy? What do you have to earn?
So the idea, well, I mean, number one, yeah, everyone's doing free-to-play now, and everyone is looking at the free-to-plays that are out there. But most of those people that are coming out with the new free-to-play haven't made a free-to-play before. Zombie hasn't made a free-to-play, but Perfect World's been in the free-to-play industry for upwards of 9 years now. They're one of the largest in China. They've been in the US for quite a while. We've got data and information, and they're telling us stuff that we wouldn't have known, and a lot of people don't. And so we're able to get that mechanic really dialed in. So my push with the free-to-play mechanic is people that play all the time, play a lot, really get into the game, won't have to pay for anything if they don't want to. It then becomes more visuals for the player. But if someone like me who doesn't have 8 hours a day, I want to get in, I like the game, that gun was awesome, gonna spend a couple bucks on it or a couple cents on it. I mean, that's the thing. It's ease of play is really what we're going for, and it's lack of grind and all that. But if someone's totally fine with grinding all day or playing a couple matches here and there throughout the day or over a weekend just going on a tear, they're not going to worry about that because they're going to be able to unlock their rank, which will unlock the weapons. The game points that they make in game go to essentially purchasing the items, and so they don't have to keep on putting money in. We are going to have premium items that will only be premium, of course, but it's not going to be anything that's a game changer. Someone that comes in and spends $60 isn't going to be able to own a server. It all comes down to skill. I mean, that's what a lot of our mechanics are. We made this game more complex in Tango Down. We added subsystems into it. We have HRV, the hyper reality vision, which is essentially legalized wall hack. And a lot of people are putting that into their games, but we've had that in our game for the past 2 years. So we've added new things into it that make it more like kind of like a chess game at some points, where you do this and you see another guy and you can use something to make them think that you're somewhere else, or you can use it to cloak, and there's all these different systems that we've added to it just to the HRV. Just all of the new systems that we added to the game, it takes me about 15 or 20 minutes to talk about. Fully customizable characters, we added females into the game, 70% more customizable weapons, fully customizable classes, a skill tree. We got rid of the bases. I mean, the biggest thing that everyone said when Tango Down came out is, I get spawn trapped and I hate this game. That's gone. So you have no more excuses. So, I mean, that's the thing. We've done a lot, and we wanted to do a lot. We want people to play the game, and it's free, so they could just hop in and try it out. That's all we're asking, really.
So, and another thing that sets you guys apart, you were talking that you guys are going to be constantly updating the game. Every couple of weeks, you're going to have new game types, new maps all the time. Can you kind of go into that a little bit?
We're going to be dropping new content every month. So that will range from cosmetic gear to weapons to some of the smaller stuff. Every 2 months, we're going to be dropping a new map for free. And then every 3 months, we're going to try to do new game types or some sort of new systems just to kind of drive it back. I mean, if someone stops playing it because one of the big games come out, come back, because the game's going to evolve even more. So, I mean, that's the big thing. That's the great part about free-to-plays. It's supposed to be evolving and living and breathing. So that's the big idea behind this.
Great. Well, we got to play the game, had a lot of fun. This is Chris with Godhead Gaming with Blacklight Retribution. I want to thank Jared for giving us the time. Thank you.
Thanks, man.